Good morning, Spartans. Today's Friday, January 18th.
Today's riddle of the day is this. What do you get when you cross a snake and a pie? The answer is a python.
Seniors, the date for graduation has been finalized. Graduation will be on Thursday, June 6th at 6 p.m. at Southwestern College. For more information about graduation, please stop by the ASB.
Seniors, second semester has arrived. This is when all the fun events start to happen. It is imperative that you remain off the non-privileged list. You don't want to jeopardize your opportunity to attend grad night, prom, or graduation.
Good morning, Spartans. I'm Dade Murillo,
And I'm Giancarlo Gil.
and we are Commissioners of Athletics.
It's time for this week's sports recap.
Congratulations to Vivian Lopez, who placed first in the San Pascal Wrestling Tournament this past weekend.
Also, congratulations to Andrew Marquez, Armando Dolan, Nicholas Tinajaro, and Alexis Lopez, who all earned medals, helping lead the Spartan wrestling team to 4th overall in the tournament. Great job, Spartans.
Last night, boys varsity basketball won their game versus Hilltop, 69-58.
Melvin Dale had a great game as he scored 38 points to help the Spartans win the game.
Also, girls varsity basketball won in the game versus Hilltop, making their lead record 4-0.
Great job, Spartans.
Now it's time for this week's sports lineup.
Today, boys basketball has a home game versus Southwest High School. JV starts at 4:30 and varsity starts at 6.
Girls basketball has an away game at Southwest. Now it starts at 3, JV at 4:30, and varsity at 6 p.m.
Finally, co-ed roller hockey has a home game versus Bonita Vista at the Castle Park rink. Game starts at 7 p.m.
It's time to start getting cleared for spring sports. To play sports at this school, it is required for each athlete to complete an online clearance.
To get cleared online, each athlete must
Go to ChillisSpartans.com and create an account.
click My Athletes and select Add a New Athlete.
Next, click on Plus, Register for Sport, and select the sport you are registering for.
You must have received a physical with a doctor in order to complete the registration entirely. This physical is valid for 1 year and can be used for other sports this school year.
After completing all the fields in registration, you must print out only the last page with these signatures, sign it, and return the last page only with your physical to the ASB.
It is required that each athlete have health insurance to play a sport. If you do not have health insurance, see the nurse to see if you qualify for insurance or go to the mobile unit.
Physicals must be done in the United States. Physicals done outside the U.S. will not be accepted, and physicals done by a chiropractor will also not be accepted.
Spartans, clearances begin in the ASB next Monday, January 21st, and will continue through Friday, March 1st. ASB will clear students during 7th and 8th period as well as after school until 4 p.m. Please remember to not wait until the last minute.
Official practice for the spring sports is as follows.
February 2nd, boys tennis and co-ed swim and dive.
February 9th, boys baseball, boys volleyball, and co-ed track and field.
February 16th, girls gymnastics, boys lacrosse, and girls softball.
Please note that coaches may change the start date, so please swing by the ASB or watch CETV for more updates.
Also, there will be a meeting for anyone interested in joining volleyball next Wednesday, January 23rd in the gym during lunch.
That's it for today's Spartans. Remember, you can always count on
CVTV for your sports updates.
I'm Dade Murillo.
And I'm Giancarlo Gil,
Signing off.
What's up, Spartan Nation? This is Coach Bannister, head coach of your Spartan football team. We're looking for some players for next year, for 2019 season, and we're looking to give out that information. This coming Tuesday, after we have our Monday off, come see us at lunchtime. We're going to be in the gym. We're going to be informational meeting for the upcoming season. Weight room's going to be starting up really soon so we can get big and strong and ready to take and get us a title for our league. We're going to have a lot of 7-on-7 tournaments coming up as well. Again, if you haven't played football before, you want some information, this is a great time to come by, see me. I usually hang out around the ASB. If you have questions, then come see me anytime. We want guys to play football here. We want this to become a great tradition like it has been in the past. This is the home of champions, and you can be a part of that. Let's go. Football all day.
Good morning, Spartans. This is your ASB Attorney General, Cassandra Sanchez. This Friday, January 18th, there will be a Senate meeting during 5th period. Club and class officers or representatives are welcome to come. It is crucial for each club to have a representative at this meeting, so please talk to your 5th period teacher to be excused. If you are not excused, please find a club representative to fill your spot. This will be the first Senate meeting of the semester. Hope to see you there.
Hey Spartans, my name is Zoe Rico.
And I'm Kimberly Ruiz, and we are your core commissioners.
We just wanted to thank you for participating in our first annual Pink Week.
We managed to raise over $280 in donations for the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
We hope to continue doing Pink Week in the years to come to help our community.
Thank you, Spartans.
Spartans, our pep assembly is right around the corner. It is the Winter Sports Assembly. You don't want to miss it. Prom will be announced on that day.
In addition, there will be a Spirit Week on the week of the pep assembly. The theme is decades. Make sure to stay tuned for more information during lunch.
Have something that you want to announce on CVTV? Email announcer requests to cvtvonair@gmail.com or use the online entry form on the CVTV website.
Well, that's it for today, Spartans. Remember, you can always count on
CVTV to bring your daily news.
I'm Christine Sustaita.
And I'm Stephanie Gar.
And have an I Have a Dream Friday.
I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My four little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. One day every valley shall be exalted, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when we happen, when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, thank God Almighty.